Hi everyone and welcome in this new video tutorial. Today we are going to create this alternate section by using bricks and Automatic CSS. As you can see, there is a tablet version and then a mobile version. Not sure why they get rid of the images, but we will going to keep the images and set it for mobile in a vertical way like this. So so have a look, and I think that now we can start. Great, so now we are here. I'm going to enable my little pointer and click on the section on plus button, and on the structure get here to the container. On display, grid, and I using right click with Automatic CSS, and I choose 2. So now we have 2 columns, right? Gap, right click, and I'm going to search for XL. Yeah, the spacing look actually the same, and then get here, plus button, search for 2 blocks. I clicked twice, and now on the structure, if I click in this little arrow, I can see the 2 blocks here, right? So just to make it more clear, I'm going to rename them left and then right, so it's easier to understand which one is which, and then get back to the design and check the structure. So we have all those elements here. Let's try to get them inside of the design very quickly. So let's get on wait a moment. Okay, plus button, here is it, and then heading, text, the separator or divider, I guess it's called. Yeah, so divider, and then we have a list and some text. Okay, so let's get back here. Plus button again, list. Okay, and then let's add a text box. Give me 1 second, close this, reach text, and here we are. We get now all the elements, and we need to style it, space it, or whatever. So let me try and copy right away all the text just to make it look even more similar. And yeah, let's keep it up. So I'm going to add the text, paste it, and then copy also the listing. So the first list item, just click on it. I'm going to remove this one and remove also the metadata and just paste it here because it's the title, right? And yeah, so let's go on the separator. I'm going to remove it as I'm not using it, and now looks more similar to the design. Great. On items, let's add some more content in this way. Let's get the third one. And here we go. I forgot to remove the meta. Give me 1 second. Remove this and remove that. Perfect. Okay, so this one left. Let's get the text, copy it, and just paste it here. Perfect. We have everything in place. Now we need to add an image. So select the right column, plus button, and then get on the left panel and check for images. Image, here is it. Click on it. Then you can upload an image by going on the left side and search for your image. I already uploaded it, so yeah, here we go. Great. Now we should style everything, and we will be starting with the title. So select the title. Let's see the sizing of the title. Let's see how it was designed. I'm not going to make it exactly the same because you should buy the design, but I'm going to try to make it similar and very quickly. So let me get to the left side. So the left column is selected. You can open it and check and see all the elements inside of it. For example, the heading and whatever. So let's start by clicking on BEM. This is available with Automatic CSS, and now we can, of course, add all the names. We will be creating all the classes of the items. You can do it manually, of course, but you know, by using Automatic CSS is a lot quicker. And I will put the link in the description. Okay, so I name it like this and apply classes. Now all the elements inside of it has classes. As you can see here, the classes appeared. We can click on it to edit it, and now we can start styling it. So on row gap, I right click and I will use S maybe for this design, or M. I think I will go with the S for now. Of course, you can change it by using your own measurement like pixel or EM or whatever. In the title, this is H2. I'm going to click this to change the class and go on typography and right click here and use, you know, some predefined sizing. Let's see which one looks the same or it goes closer. I guess that, yeah, we can use XXL. I don't really like the fact that it goes down, so I'm going to calc here, parentheses, and then you can divide by adding a slash. Here we are, and 2. Okay, now we need to play around with the measurement here. Let's try 1 or 1.5. Okay, 1.1. I guess that 1.1 would be better. Let me test a little bit more. Okay, 1.1 looks good. Now we need to do the same thing with this one. Click on the class and then search for the font size, right click, and I would go with L in this case. Okay, then get back to design. Let's check the rest. Looks like this one has like the icons and more spacing between. Okay, so let's select this item, get the class activated, content, and then on icon, let's change it. You can also upload your own icon. I will use the default one provided by Bricks. And then let's get on the title, or wait a moment, let me check. Okay, so put it on the left. On title, we are going to add some margin on the left in this way. It looks pretty similar. On list item, we are going to add some padding because we want more spacing between the items. And let me see, where is the option, right click, and as you can see now we added this padding here, but it's too much, so I'm going to probably use EM. Let's see what would fit better. 0.2 EM or 0.3, 0.4 looks a little bit better. Okay, so let's also style this text. So the text is quite big too, so we are going to change that. Click on the class to activate and then go on style, typography, and right click here, and I'm going to use you know, M maybe, and let's calc, open parentheses, and at the end multiply and just 1.2 and close the parentheses. Looks good. 1.1 maybe is better. No, let's keep 1.2. So change the color. I will use this little gray neutral color, and I will do the same for this one. So click the class again and right click here, style, and here we are with the new color. So now we need to change the color of also for this divider. So activate the class, change the color. Oh, not on typography. Now I did it wrong. Let me get back here. So remove the typography styling and then go on content, and on content you will find the color setting. So right click on that and then choose the color, then select the list. Here, activate the class first, and then here I'm going to change the color also of the icon. So color, and I will use this one very quickly, and then let me check the design again. Okay, everything looks good. Again, it's not the same, but you know, you need to twitch things. Go on style now, and let's change the font weight on 500 maybe, or 600. Looks a little bit more similar. Okay, so now I would like to have the content centered vertically. As you can see here on the design, the content is vertically centered to the image. But before that, I don't really like the font sizing of this one. So let's click on it and then change the font size with the calculation, calc, parentheses, and then let's you know, add slash 1.1 or 1.2 and close the parentheses. Looks a little bit better to me. Okay, I switched to 1.1 at the end because it's better. Okay, so get back here, and now we need to add, as I said, we need to center it vertically. So with the left container selected, click on this class, content, and then go here on align, and you align it in the center. Now as you can see, it's centered based on the image, and now we can select the image too and make the corners a little bit rounded, right? So first of all, click on the right container and click on oops, no, don't duplicate that. Just click on BEM. So we apply the classes, just give him a name. I randomly add all those names. Hopefully I don't have anything named in the same way, so make sure they are unique. Let me maybe update this. Okay, so apply classes. Now we have the classes. Go on the image, so select the image itself, and then click here on the class and style, and here we are going to change the border. Oops, click on it, and here right click and add your sizing like the M, and click this icon to make apply on all the corners. So this is it. We are going to now check the responsiveness and everything so that it fits on all resolution. Also, I noticed that the spacing between the title and the description is not the same. If I try to change the row gap of the left container, as you can see, it's changing the gap on the whole container, right? So everything now is spaced evenly, but I want the title and the description to have a different spacing. So click on the heading, right click, and wrap it in a block. In this case, as you can see on the right side, now we have the heading in the block. We need to click on the description and drag it inside of the block in this way. Now the block has heading and the description, and as you can see, the spacing between them, it's now different, right? So let's click on the main container here and just add also the new block we added, because in this way we add the classes with the same naming. And now I can apply the classes, and as you can see now also those elements has their own classes. Great, so click on block now, activate the class. Okay, so make sure the block is selected here on the right side. On the top, of course, activate the class as I said, and then we are going to change the row gap and you know, select the preferred row gap that you want, and now looks better. So now let's check the responsiveness of this. So get on the tablet version, and as you can see, the tablet version has a little problem. The image is not vertically centered. So get back on the desktop version, click on the image, not the image, but actually the right column. Click on the class, and then center it here. Now, if you check the tablet version, it's a lot better, right? Great. So let me check the other. So this is not very good because now the spacing is very big and we really need to make this vertically. So if you check the tablet version of also the mobile version, as you can see, they are hiding the image. I don't really like to hide the image, so we will keep them. So let's select the container, like the main container, as you can see here, and instead of 2, just click on one grid, and now we have one grid. What about if I want the image on the top instead of the bottom? So it's very easy actually. You need to go on the column, like left column or right column, and just give him an order. Like in this case, I added order 2, and now the image is on the top and the column is on the bottom. And on mobile is the same thing. As you can see, everything is perfectly aligned. Now get back to the desktop version and select the main section, and you can click this icon to duplicate it. Click on the section here, and now you can even change the order if you want of those 2 elements, and just, you know, drag and drop it, and now you have an alternate section. Let's say there is too much spacing between them, so you can click on the first section. Let's create a class manually without using the BEM like always. So click here, you can type in point, and then just, you know, rename it as you wish, like section, alternate, or whatever. Yep, and just press enter. And now we added a class and is activated. So let's style this class, layout, padding, you can change it. So I would go with right click and, you know, use one of those. Let me see which one could fit better. Okay, just click twice this icon so it apply on all the sides. So now copy this text here and get to the second section here and paste it right here. So now we added the same class, and as you can see, it got the same styling of the spacing. That's how classes works, right? So let's now check the responsiveness of this again. So on this looks good. On this there is an issue. As you can see, the image order is not good. The image are touching themselves. So let's change the order again. Go on the second section here. Go on the one of the 2 container. We can choose the right one if you wish. Like in this example, when this is selected, you can on the left side you can go at the bottom, sorry, on content first, and then go on the bottom and change the order to 2. Okay, now let's have a look you know, on all the sizes. So mobile looks perfect, looks great. Get back here, so everything looks really good. Then we get here and we have, you know, 2 grid columns, so that's great. And then back to desktop. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If it was useful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you need help, just comment below and I will try to reply to you as soon as possible. Thanks a lot and see you in the next video. Bye bye.